When Diddy got off?
We have a rabbi on retainer that we can call anytime.
And then eventually we're going to die. Own the land, did they?
No, they didn't believe in owning the land.
Well, they had no concept for it. They were
pretty good.
Yeah, it's just kind of we're here now, and someone else will be here later. And that's true. Now we're here.
Pretty right.
They're not.
Yeah.
So I guess they were right. And then eventually we're going to die.
It's kind of an unfalsifiable belief.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Ownership is just a concept for saying, for my life, I'd like to have this bit. And then when I die, I'd like someone I know to have it, namely my offspring.
Right.
You know, which you can't blame anyone
If I didn't have any offspring, I would like it to go to the much, much, much younger girl that I've been dating.
Yeah. Who could be my offspring 2 or 3 more times removed. Yeah, I get that.
Blow me to my grave.
Blow me to my... Oh, that sounds sad.
That's the Louis joke.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, now you like it.
No, I still think it's sad.
Simp.
I still think it's really sad.
It's super sad.
It's really upsetting. But
yeah, he's like, and she's not even born yet. We'll see what the new crop brings.
Yeah, oh, dude. And have you seen who he's bringing on the road?
Ugh.
That's, yeah.
I mean, good for them.
Great. Happy. Good job, guys.
Honestly.
Good job, ladies.
Thank you for achieving my dream.
Yeah, thank you for achieving my dream, and then also getting jerked off in front of almost, of course.
Quite possibly.
Quite possibly, you know.
Yeah, that's...
Old dogs don't learn new tricks.
No, they don't.
Nor do they stop doing their old tricks.
Yeah.
They keep doing their old tricks. I don't even need Louis to learn a new trick. I just want him to stop doing the old trick.
Yeah, especially if the trick ends in ejaculation.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Orgasm, ecstasy, sexual ecstasy. Okay, welcome back to another episode of Call Him Father.
Sorry, we just called basically all of you out for jerking off in front of... I mean, we just...
It's okay.
Yeah, it's kind of different.
We're being vague.
Yeah.
Okay, whoa.
Yeah, now I'm jumping on it.
Hey, and we're taking requests. Look at that.
Come on.
Look at that.
Jeez.
Blackies.
On top of the Bible?
I tried to...
Blackies?
Yeah, I regretted it instantly.
Say that.
Well, I'm talking about socks.
Yeah.
Are you okay with this temperature, first of all?
I like the temp.
Okay.
Do you like the temp or are you cold?
No, I like it.
All right.
Let's how are you?
Oh, I'm so upset. I'm so angry. It's not upset and angry is like a specific type of upset.
Upset is a broader term.
Upset
Angry
is
more
broad,
specific.
more specific. I'm angry. I'm angry a lot.
Do you want me to I have this wheel of emotions for this crisis center thing that I do.
Yeah.
And it like hones in so you can have more specific words for the anger that you're feeling.
Do you have that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
Okay, talk about something while I'm getting it.
Okay. Well, I'm angry a lot. I'm like venting in my head. I'm just going off in my head. And then I'll get to a point where I say something and I almost bring myself to tears because of how much I regret thinking that thing. Have you ever done that? When you're just yelling at someone in your head so loudly that you then start crying because you're like, I don't mean that. That's so mean that I just said that. You're just venting, you know? You ever done that?
No, I'm pretty good about handling my emotions. There's just a sea of drywall.
I'm not yelling at the person.
Yeah.
I'm not yelling at the person I'm upset at, but I think sometimes if I did, it'd be terrible. I'd regret it instantly. Because I don't mean it. I mean, I mean it, but I don't want to mean it, you know?
Sure.
When you're so angry, but you wish you weren't.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, but the wishing you weren't is like a kind of a secondary thing you put on top. You got to just let it happen.
Well, I can't. Yeah, but letting it happen.
Like let it see it, and let it pass.
Oh, I mean, I let it pass, I guess.
Yeah, but if you indulge in it, you know, like if you go, but then this and then that, you kind of you're like keeping the cycle going, and then you're having this intensity and this peak, and then
you
could just. I mean, I'm not saying it's easy, but
what do you mean? Yeah, what does it mean to let it pass? Does that mean like it goes through its cycle?
It means that instead of indulging it and like, it's like if you're walking through a grocery store, you're looking at all the things in the grocery store, but you're not picking up something, reading the label, and buying it. You're just kind of walking by. You know, so like so if I have a thought of like, I'm angry at X, right, and then I think about all the reasons why I'm angry at X.
I am angry at X.
And then I indulge it about all the ways that I could tell X that I'm angry and show them and make them feel how angry I am.
Yeah.
I could have just been like, I am angry at X.
Yes, and I am angry at X, and that's why.
And why?
Or sorry, I mean,
And what would you say to
I mean,
them?
I'm angry at Z, not
Yeah.
X. I'm angry, and it's just
Okay, this is
okay. I'm angry.
okay. This is the feelings wheel.
Feelings wheel.
Feelings wheel.
Whoa, so many.
Pretty okay. So you start in the center. You are feeling angry. Let's look at why.
Angry's red,
Angry's red.
which is, I guess, not shocking.
Let down, humiliated, bitter, mad, aggressive, frustrated, distant, critical. Let's go with critical. Then your two options are skeptical and dismissive.
I'm not being dismissive.
Okay, then you want to go with mad? And then you would go to furious or jealous.
I guess maybe furious,
What about bitter, indignant, violated?
violated.
Violated.
Yeah,
I feel like there should be another layer.
yeah, because I'm like a lot of these. I'm feeling.
Well, yeah, you're angry.
I'm feeling betrayed, resentful, disrespected, ridiculed, violated, furious, provoked, hostile, infuriated, annoyed. Yeah, I'm like half of these. I'm like 50% of these.
Yeah, man. You're red.
That's how. Yeah, I'm red. But on the other end, happy. I'm none of those.
Yeah.
So
That
I'm
really
not
tells you.
aroused, cheeky, free, joyful. I think I'm curious. I think I'm inquisitive.
It's funny that
I think I'm confident.
yeah, good.
All right, I'm kind of happy too.
Yeah. Hey, and now you know what you're doing right now?
Lying to myself.
Oh, I was going to say gratitude.
Okay. Yeah. No, you're right. I mean, I am those things too.
It's funny how many words there are. Like happy has the most words.
That's
and
good.
then angry, and then sad, and then fearful, and then
Bad.
surprised,
And then disgusted. Disgusted.
disapproving.
I feel appalled. I feel revolted. I feel nauseated sometimes. I feel horrified. I feel, what's that last one? Oh, hesitant? Not really.
Not really hesitant.
No, I'm not really hesitant. That's my problem. I'm not
Maybe a little
hesitant.
bit more hesitancy.
Yeah, maybe I should slow down in my anger, but I really am.
Slow it down.
Yeah, I need to slow it down, but I am very upset. Well, I did slow it down. I did a good thing on Thursday, I think. Instead of being rude, I was less rude.
Less rude.
I was less, well, I maybe not rude.
Towards X or towards someone else?
Towards X.
Oh, okay.
I was
Yeah, I mean it's a balance because you don't want to be dishonest about displaying your emotions. You just don't want them to pedal to the metal, foot on the gas type.
yeah,
deal.
but I also don't. Yeah, I don't want to lie about it, but I don't.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, it was. So I'm angry, and I'm trying not to indulge. I'm trying to like, and so they kind of have a cycle, and they go through,
Yeah.
and then wait. I always start with the corner.
Really?
Yeah,
Sorry, I started playing Minesweeper during whatever Josh was talking about.
that'd be fun if we had a computer up that they could see
Dude.
the live stream of it.
That's when I know I'm the most distracted / depressed is when I am it sucks because this is the most comfortable way.
I get it. I understand.
I'm not gonna let them change my activity.
Yeah, you know what? We're gonna change your activity.
Yeah.
One day you're gonna look at our socks and you're gonna say, "I'm just not into it today."
Today I'm here to learn about the Lord.
Today I'm here to learn about the Lord. The day we get to Leviticus is the day they want to learn
It's
about
starting
the
to
Lord.
get interesting.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Oh, the law about grain offerings really knocked my spiritual...
I should be
Self
throwing
awake.
bread into a fire.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, what sort of oil should I be using?
Oh. What if that's what changed your life? That's what essential oil peoples think. I remember, my dad worked in like rehab therapy for like people who had strokes, but sometimes people who get strokes also have stroke-induced dementia.
Whoa.
And one of the ways that because when you have dementia, you're like scared all the time. You have no idea where you are, blah, blah, blah. And one of the ways that they would calm people down is with essential oil smells, like
that's
calming
nice.
smells and stuff, kind of like what God's into.
Yeah.
And
Incense.
yeah. And I just remember thinking that was like the most ridiculous thing. Like, where's my daughter? Oh, is that lavender? That's nice.
I mean, it is distracting. It's when you get hit from the left on a nice smell. You're kind of like if I was screaming at something, or if I was going through one of these anger cycles in my head, and then I walked past a Costco tire center and I smelled the tires, I'd be like, "Whoa, this
Tires
is
smell good.
It's my favorite smell. New tires is my favorite smell.
New tires is good.
It's so good. I would
of
be
new
knocked right
tires.
out of it. Yeah, go ahead.
Have you seen new tires? The new
I haven't.
season?
Or season 1. I haven't sseen either.
Season 1's okay.
Okay. Did season 2 better?
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
Oh,
That's what I asked
I don't
you.
really watch too much of that. And I like Shane's stand-up, but I don't watch his podcast. I don't watch.
Oh, the podcast is so good.
Really?
Yeah, it's him and Matt McCusker are the funniest guys together.
Yeah, I just never really got into it. I'm more of I'm a Tuesdays guy, and that's kind of where I hang around.
Yeah, you really can't do too many podcasts.
Yeah,
you really start to kind of melt your brain with other people's opinions.
Yeah, and also then it's weird.
Except for this one.
It's weird. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, really, pods suck. Everyone should, except this one, which is objectively boring. So this one, which has the worst premise of all time.
We're learning
stuff.
Hey, everyone has said it's a good premise.
That's true.
It's
everyone
the
has said it's a good
execution
premise.
they have problems with.
Okay, interesting.
It's
so
us.
it's us specifically. So if Shane and Matt took this premise and started doing it, it would rip, is what you're saying.
A lot of the stuff that does. That's the worst kind, secondhand.
Is it really?
I don't know. That's like a thing that people say.
I'm not a Nick guy, so I can't really.
Yeah, but you smoke cigarettes sometimes.
Yeah, but very rarely. It's a social thing. It's not like a.
You're a social cigarette smoker.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I have
got a cig.
When
and
everybody else is drinking and I'm in
Yeah.
like a warm climate, I'll do that.
Yeah. Oh, warm nights, dude.
Yeah. Nice little ciggy.
Love it. Oh yeah, after a beer. Dude, just makes your voice go down.
I like them after a big meal.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I want to shit it out as fast as possible.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it doesn't make me poop.
Comes out as full burger.
I think my body just kind of is such on a cycle in regards to. Actually, I had this struggle this morning because Sundays my poop cycle's kind of messed up because I go to church, right? So today went to church, went to breakfast, and I had 2 coffees, and so I had to hold it. And when you have
2 coffees,
yeah,
that's a brutal hold.
Well, it was
You're
kind of a
holding
brutal.
in true fury.
It was a brutal hold. And here's the problem: if I'm like, oh, I need to poop, and then I do, it's a clean one. I don't need to wipe that much. It's nice. It's my body's like perfect. But if I have to hold it for anything beyond 5 minutes, my body's like, you know what? You're gonna pay for this.
Yeah.
And then I just have to wipe a quarter of it out.
Dude.
And it's just like
I'm so tired of wiping my ass. Which is why I went bidet mode.
That's why we're sponsored by
Tushy.
Tushy. Brought to you by Tushy.
Every time that I use the bidet,
Yeah.
I feel like I look like a guy in a car who's like can't find his turn. Like I'm like hunched over, like, oh, where is the
Turn the music down.
yeah, I can't see. Yeah.
Turn the music down. I'm using a bidet.
Sometimes I like catch myself like scanning my asshole like
Sure.
with the barcode reader that is my Tushy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is what I'm doing right now is fine, but there's something about it that is
They should put like a camera on the Tushy, like so you're using it, and they have like a
Like a
camera that
body
pops up,
cam?
like a backup camera
Yeah.
for your butt. And you're like, is that good?
oh,
And
that's
you go,
actually a great idea.
Yeah.
Target acquired.
Target acquired. And it sprays.
Dude.
Except you'd have to be really comfortable looking at your own butthole like that.
Yeah, it would be tough to. Also, I'm not good at like doing things in mirrors. You know, so
No, it wouldn't be mirror. I mean, they'd flip the image so that it
Okay,
would feel
good.
like actual.
because you know when you're like shaving,
Yeah.
you're like I need to go left. You go right.
I've never really had that. I'm pretty good at that. But also, I don't need to shave as much as you. Guess how long it's been since I shaved?
A month.
All right, yeah, like 3 weeks.
Why is it so disappointing when people guess precisely?
Sucks. It really sucks.
It just takes all the win. Because what you want to do is no, it's actually more surprising.
Dude, recently I've been engaging in this diet, right? And I ask people, I go, guess how many calories 8 ounces of lean beef is? Guess how many calories?
Yeah, they're like 300.
Yeah, and I'm like, it's 420. So, I'm like, damn it.
Whoa,
It's like, I want people to be like, I don't know, like 1,500. And then I'm like, no, it's not. I eat 2 4-ounce burger patties a day. It's
Yeah.
good, man.
But your body, like, it's like good. It's like good fuel, so it doesn't just burn through it super
No,
fast.
it's really good, and
Like
I've
that
been
sweet candy
I've been
you
eating a lot of eggs. I've been eating a lot of chicken. I've been eating a lot of
Yeah.
like
You ever do CP?
child porn.
No, core power.
Oh, no.
What about the first one that you
Sorry,
guessed? What about the first
what
one
was
that
the
you
first
guessed?
one?
CP.
Core power.
Okay. Oh, that's why they deleted the Epstein list.
Yeah.
Josh Creedon is on here.
Yeah, exactly. Predators.
Perfect Christian,
Dude,
Josh Creedon.
Imagine the underground world right now. Like the Epstein list has gotten rid of it, and they're like, yo! They're just throwing parties. They're like, yeah!
The amount of few emojis, whew,
Yeah,
emojis
exactly.
that are going around
1,000%.
on Signal
Did you
right
hear?
now.
Whew. Oh my gosh. Oh man, that was close. Also,
like-
when Diddy got off, too.
Yeah, that's
and now
crazy.
it's like basically they're like just legalizing pedophilia. That's what it feels like. They're just like, well, I guess no one gets in trouble for anything, and it's just allowed now.
Apparently, his case connects to Epstein somehow, but I can't remember all the.
Of course
YouTube
it does.
rabbit
They're
hole.
fat trafficking rings, and everyone's just like, yeah, that's fine. They can just do that. I mean,
Yeah.
what ring? It's
I guess
so
you forget
insane.
that circle of people is pretty small. Like
Yeah.
the people who are very famous and pedophile. Well, I guess that's kind of the same circle. It seems like at this point, but
Yeah, I mean it's so crazy because of the power and because of dude, it's so nuts. That's crazy. I mean that's why. Did you hear about? Did you hear about the guy Chester, the Linkin Park lead singer, who killed himself?
You know about this conspiracy?
Oh yeah, I believe that. I totally think he got murdered.
Fill me in.
100%. Do you know about it?
I know parts of it, but I don't.
Well,
know.
I probably know barely more than you, but just the idea that he hung himself on his banister, but he and another person were
Anthony Bourdain.
Yeah. Anthony Bourdain.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yo.
Or no, maybe it was Chris Cornell.
I think it was Chris Cornell.
Yeah.
And
They were like making a movie or something.
they
right?
were very close to cracking open a pedophilic ring within Hollywood.
Whoa.
And then they're just whoop dead.
Whoa.
Oh, they killed themselves. So sad. They
That
killed
is sad.
themselves. Yeah, but
You
I
know
don't
what's
think
that-
they killed themselves.
You know what's super evil about that is they kill themselves, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then people start listening to their music again out of like, remembrance, nostalgia,
sure.
discovery, and then all those people who probably were in that ring, who like are at the top of things, they
Yeah.
make all that money from the resurgence of the
Whoa,
popularity.
Interesting. Yeah, because it's all the producers and stuff.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's why it's really important to have a talent,
So that you
Producers
can
are the
one
ones
day
that are
be
doing
killed.
all the evil.
Yeah.
So if you're the talent, you're probably partaking, but you didn't orchestrate.
You don't have time. If you're just dedicated to your art, you don't have time
and also
to do sex.
that's not where your gifts are. Your gifts are not in producing a pedophile ring. Your gifts are in acting in it, but you could never draw one up. Like I just
Exactly.
picture P. Diddy being like,
You're not a producer.
Yeah, you're not a producer.
You're not an organizer.
Exactly. And then his agent comes in and goes, "What are you trying to do? I can make it happen."
Yeah.
And he's like, "I want to get like a bunch of kids." He's like, "Oh, a pedophile ring."
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, "Yes, that's what I want." And the guy's like, "I'm on it."
I'm on it, but I get to take 10%.
Rick Rubin, what's he up to?
Oh.
That weirdo has got to be naked outside every day.
I don't know. I want him to be good
I want everyone
because he
to
looks
be
like a
good.
cross between God and Buddha.
Sure. Yeah, I could see that. Did you see our loyal commenter got mad at us for? I mean, they always sound angry at us,
Yeah.
but then they also say that they like us. So I'm very confused by their tone.
Vertigex or whatever
Yeah,
his name is.
Vertigex. Yeah, we're very critical of us, but
Really?
we appreciate his listening. Yeah, he's always like he disagrees with me mostly.
Oh,
He
I'm
likes
fine
you-
with that.
I think he likes you a good amount,
That's perfect.
but also he's like Buddha wasn't fat. That was a different guy, and he's
Oh,
very
okay.
well read. And then he accuses me of being not well read and all this stuff. Hurts my-
Okay. I agree with everything so
hurts my
far.
feelings.
Yeah.
It doesn't really. You're fine.
No, it's good.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's honestly just great that you're commenting.
Yeah, thank you so much for. I mean, that's why he does it too. He's doing it to help us, so I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
No,
ultimately.
he's done it on clips. He's even said, "Hey, I'm commenting
yeah.
on it for this."
Dude,
So,
we got a good round of comments 2 episodes ago.
2.
Well, we haven't. The other one's going to come out
Is it?
today. Yeah, because I just put it on my computer.
Nice, bro.
I'll put it on my computer.
I'm excited. I
It'll be
think
upset.
I actually had a lot of fun during that episode. So
I did too.
yeah, and the one before.
Yeah.
Such a shame this one's gonna stink.
Yeah. Well,
No, it'll be fun.
it'll be good.
Okay, you want to rate yourself?
Yeah, I gotta rate myself. I think religion saying 8. I think spirituality, I'm probably up to like a 6. I think I've been engaging a lot more with the Lord this past week, and it's been good. And again, it's always yeah. I'm trying to scrape to the depths of honesty that I can have,
Yeah.
And it's embarrassing. You say stuff that's embarrassing. You're like, I can't believe I'm still here. Like, I can't believe I'm still upset about this thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's very annoying because you feel childish, you feel shameful, but I think it's better to engage with that than to deny its reality. And I think that's what I'm really trying to do,
Yeah, I guess it's like, how are you engaging with it? Like,
Just saying it's there.
oh, like
being
just acknowledging it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not saying it's there and it's good, but I'm like, it's there. God, what do you want me to do about this?
You like journal every day still, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's
yeah,
good that
for
you're
sure.
writing it down.
Yeah, I'm writing it down.
You're leaving a paper trail.
Yeah, exactly. So it could be like, whoa, still.
Jesus. This is a full book of this.
All right. It's been literally almost a year and
Yeah.
it's still going. All right, cool.
All right.
Well, there you go.
Well, I mean, I think honesty is good. You got to be honest with yourself.
Honesty
You
is
gotta be honest
good.
with the big man, even though he already knows.
That's another thing I was thinking about. I thought about that this week. Is honesty is so much more for yourself than for God, because God's like, I already know what's going on.
Sure.
So how about
but the intention is for him.
How
right?
about you tell yourself what's going on?
Yeah.
It really is about know thyself.
Yeah.
You know, and then reveal yourself to God, and God's like, I know, but now you know too.
Remove some ribs and blow thyself. How
Yeah,
about that?
blow thyself up. That's what some people think.
You have a one-track mind.
What do you mean?
You have one-track mind against
No, that's not true.
against the East.
No, not against all the East.
You hate
There's
the
a little
East.
sliver against the. That I really. There's a little sliver right up
There's a
against the
sliver of
Mediterranean.
hopeful West.
Yeah. No, not the most western part of the East. Guys, we like to have fun here on Call Him on CHF.
Yeah, and we are joking totally.
Yes.
I am.
I wonder what how Gooners align on IVP.
You know, I think they're like any group. You know, it's a very
It's a mixed bag.
It's a mixed bag.
Yeah, sure. I wonder if you get them to fight each other in the comments about it.
I don't think they have the energy. Oh, in the comments, yeah, for sure. I was thinking of a physical fight, like when they, you know, those like.
I think they'd unify ultimately over their love of
gooning.
Yeah.
I would hope so, but you know,
I hope that would bring us together.
yeah, maybe that's what we all need. But you know those Instagram accounts where it's like 50 Belgian warriors versus 250 million Mongolian.
Yeah.
You know,
Those
it's just
are fun.
that, but it's 50 pro-Israel Gooners versus 500 pro-Palestine
And normally, like they
Gooners.
start from zoomed really far out. They just see them running up, but they just don't start running towards each other. They're just sitting there in their groups, and then they all fall
But they're
asleep.
shooting loads across the
Yeah, exactly.
the separation.
And then they all
the
nap,
divide.
and they're all like, "I'm tired." They all close their laptops.
Just ends in a nap.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, you just
Dude,
keep watching it.
I mean, I don't want to talk shit about you guys, but it sounds like a very empty life. I mean,
Oh, come
beating
on.
off
You
all the
can't say that
time.
that's all they do. That's so
true.
unfair.
They watch us, they comment.
They
but
watch, they comment. That's not all they do. They live a life. They go to the grocery store.
That's true.
You know, or maybe they do Uber Eats, or, you know.
I guess it's, you know what, everybody's got a hobby.
Yeah, that's just how they engage with us. So that's how we know them. But they all have names. They all have middle names.
They all have like sisters.
They all have an aunt that's annoying.
They all fought in enduring Iraqi freedom.
Yeah.
I am sorry, and I retract my statement.
This guy. Come on.
You know, you
guys.
when you're wrong, you're wrong.
When you're wrong, you're wrong. But we can acknowledge that.
How's that for a formal apology?
Yeah. Yuck.
Wide little feetsy.
Stop.
Sorry.
Gosh.
Okay, so what's that put you at? Let me guess. 6'8"?
That's what I said. Yeah, I said 6'8".
Okay.
6'8". What about you? You hit me with it. I gotta get my shorts down here.
Oh, and you say that I do all the tempting in here.
I had 0 feet in
pulling
that
those
shot.
short down. Hey, I don't think they're not just about the feet.
Yeah, probably.
Well, I don't know. There's something that I think I'm going to talk about it, because if it helps someone, then that's good. But I'm in a program that has a bit of a focus on alcohol. And
Is that like a new thing? Like a new program?
compared to this, it's pretty new. Compared to the Bible,
Cool.
it's some would say it's an offshoot, but
Sounds cool.
it's got a certain amount of steps. Let's say, you know, like a dozen steps
Around,
in
give or
it.
take?
Give or take a dozen
Two
steps.
half dozen?
2 half dozen. And I did one of the steps, which is one of the bigger steps, last night. With my spiritual advisor
Nice.
in the program. And
No, that's not me.
yeah.
Yeah.
With one of our sponsors. It was with Tushy.
Spiritual advice. Spiritual awakening went until water touched my butthole.
Dude, it is the first time you do it, especially I got the heat setting on mine.
Yo.
It's a spiritual awakening.
I'm really not a bidet guy. I can't. I don't want the wetness down there. But
you just pat anyway. I don't want to fight, but it was an incredible experience. It's basically you just go through like all the things you don't like about yourself. It's similar to the Winship thing.
Oh, cool.
But you kind of go through all the things that you've done badly, the things that you resent about other people and yourself. And you go through them piece by piece, and you talk about every single one. It took 5 hours.
Yo.
Yeah. Of me with a guy I barely know, who I just trusted in. And it was, you feel like lightweight afterwards.
Oh, that's amazing,
And,
dude. That's so cool.
He doesn't judge you, but he doesn't give you
But he writes the thing down. He's like,
fucking A.
Yo.
He's recording the whole thing on his smartwatch.
Is he really?
No, of
Just
course
to throw
not.
back to you?
Yeah. To use against you. Well, that's like what like Scientologists do is like they
Yeah,
get you to
dude.
admit stuff, they record it, and then they use it against you.
So jacked up.
But if you're struggling with something, doesn't even need to be alcohol, but if you're struggling with something, taking a personal inventory and then going through it with a trusted other person, like to go like, here are the things that are bothering me, here's my part in them. It's really, you just see like, when you, especially when you look at your personal responsibility and like, not just like what you could have done different at the time, but like how you can carry forward to let these things go piece by piece. And then you see all of the like similarities and like, oh, I have massive double
trends.
standards for people. I expect people to hold themselves to the expectations that I hold them. I don't accept them. I don't love them unconditionally. I have conditions for them, which are
Right.
these standards.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was really great. And I'm really happy I did it. I was really scared to do it.
How hard was it?
Hard.
What was the hardest part in the process? Was it starting the process, or was it in the middle, or was it?
It was talking very frankly about things that I'm really ashamed of, and then also accepting help and love in response to those things is
Wow.
really hard.
Yeah.
It's hard to not come up with excuses for self-punishment, and it's hard to sincerely ask, what do I do about this? And have the answer be like, you be a good person for the rest of your life to atone.
Wow. That's a lot. That's a big, that's a big answer to that. I mean, were there particular, I feel like, I mean, I have not done this specific thing. So
But you've done the windship thing.
I've done the windship thing. Yeah. But it's a little,
For you, the sponsor's God or Jesus, right?
well, I think that would be the big difference, is like the answer being like, be a good person to atone.
Yeah.
My answer to that would be, trust that you are already atoned. Trust that Jesus has already died for your sins. So you don't have to be a good person to earn salvation. You already have it. Now go forward and be a good person to share the salvation that you have in Christ with other people. So it's not in order to be a good person to atone, because that's like this is an extreme way of saying it, but that's like a degree of asceticism or like self-flagellation, where it's like, I need to punish myself I need to be a good person to make up for my flaws. It's like, no, you can't make up for your flaws. Jesus made up for your flaws. So now in freedom, go and love your neighbor, you know? So it's like it's a slight twist. The end action might look the same, but the mindset shift is a little different, in that you're not doing this to be saved or to atone, but you're doing this because you've been saved. So you have a degree of safety knowing like, oh, I'm already good. You know what I mean?
Sure. I think you could also look at it though, like, because there is still like a higher power specific thing to this, like God, however you understand him, is
Right.
who takes these things away.
Yeah.
But it's a matter of like, how do you, like, on a day-to-day basis, like, forgive yourself and live with what you've done and try to make the most out of it and use the grace of still being here and being in this situation
Sure.
to move forward. But I understand your perspective. I just don't. It doesn't feel that much different.
Yeah, I guess in terms of like honing in on like forgiving yourself, right? For me, I think we are supposed to forgive ourselves, but sometimes it's easier than other times, right? And when it's so hard, you're like, well, why do I have to? What's the justification? How can I forgive myself, right? So I think maybe, well, yeah, what does that look like, forgiving yourself? What's the justification for forgiving yourself? And I'm not saying you shouldn't, but I'm saying you should. So what do you stand on to forgive yourself? Like, what perspective are you coming from to forgive yourself with?
So, having done what you've done, why do you deserve to forgive yourself? Is that what you're asking?
Maybe. I don't want it to sound so harsh, because I think it's a good thing to forgive yourself.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I guess why?
Well, I don't think it's harsh. I think that's a legitimate answer. Like, that's the question I ask, is like, why does someone like me deserve forgiveness? And it's like, well, I think it's so that you can perpetuate more forgiveness, so that we can all get better. Like, the end goal of this entire process, not just this step, is that so that I can help other people with this problem.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
And I cannot do that if I don't forgive myself fully and I forgive other people. Like if I hold on to these things, I can't properly tell other people to let them go. So it's like the whole thing is about moving forward as a community. And I think that's a motivating reason that doesn't require self-flagellation. It's because it helps other people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it makes the world better.
Yeah, I guess I mean I totally agree with you. I think that those end steps are totally like what need to happen. You have to forgive yourself.
It's a way to try and stop this cycle of doing bad things. It's not like you're gonna.
And I guess in terms of my route of forgiving myself, because that's also difficult. You know, that's so difficult. What helps me in forgiving myself is knowing that I've been forgiven first. Before I forgive myself, acknowledging that God's forgiven me, even when I don't feel like I'm forgiving myself, I can look and believe and say, okay, because I believe Jesus has forgiven me and God's forgiven me, even if I don't feel like I'm forgiving myself, I'm going to believe that I've been forgiven, and that helps me forgive myself. Because it's like, if God hasn't condemned me, then who am I to tell God, no, you should condemn me? God's like, no, I haven't condemned you. Yeah. I've forgiven you. So you need to forgive yourself. Now there's not just this like, yeah, you're free to. It's like an obligation. Yeah. It's like, no, you have to forgive yourself. You're not allowed to hold on to these bad things about yourself anymore because I've said you're clean. Yeah. I've said you're forgiven. And that's like so much more than just me having to like, at least this is how I would function if I didn't have the Lord, trying to like bring up the gumption to forgive myself, to be like, oh, I gotta do it. You know, like I just have to. Like it almost feels like it's almost like if I were to do it, I'll try to speak for myself. If I were to do it that way, it'd feel like a sense of denial almost in a way where it's like, just forget about that, forgive yourself and move on. It's like, but how, you know?
Sure.
That's what would be hard for me at least.
I think the how is through daily practice. And I think and again, I'm very new to this, so my answers are not perfect. Sure. But the answer of like, how is it not this obligation versus this kind of, okay. So your question is like, how is it that not this like obligation that can build more guilt or resentment? Well, if it doesn't have this, if you don't have this like presupposed thing of forgiveness from a higher power.
Yeah. Like how do you forgive yourself? Like if someone was a murderer, right? Yeah. And then, but let's say they were never caught or whatever. Sure. So they're just living in life and they murder someone and they know, oh, I need to forgive myself because they have this guilt and whatever, kind of like Crime and Punishment, you know? How do I forgive myself in this? I just need to move on. I just need to move on and be better and love people. And they totally turn a dial and now they are a good person. But like, what has atoned for their guilt? What has atoned? If no one else has told them they're forgiven and they just tell themselves they're forgiven, right? Is that enough? And I guess maybe the question is, I guess that's really the question is that enough? Is that for you to tell yourself that you're forgiven from yourself, by yourself, for yourself?
It's not in how it felt for me. It wasn't just myself. Oh, it was the person I was working with. Oh, right. And it is this concept of a higher power that has allowed me to still be here and be in this situation where I'm with them. Like the proof is in the pudding and that I'm even in this process, because I'm not in this process on my own. But things had to happen for this to be introduced to me.
Yeah, showing how communal it is.
Yeah. So there's evidence in that, and then there's a person telling me that one, this has worked for them, and two, I am not unsavable. And so
that's beautiful.
It's kind of a bit of a trinity of myself, my friend. I don't know why I'm avoiding saying the word, and then my higher power.
It's his boyfriend, you guys. Come on,
my boyfriend.
Cut it out. It's okay. Kiss your dreams goodbye.
Sorry,
he's taken.
I'm taken.
He's got a boyfriend. I was kind of forgetting about the fact that there is still considered a higher power and the boyfriend aspect. So I think you're both very helpful.
You can't forget about the boyfriend.
Can't forget about the boyfriend. You need the boyfriend.
Don't put boyfriend in the corner.
Yeah, exactly. But dude, that's so cool that you took the leap and like pushed through that fear. In order to do that,
and I wanted to cancel so bad,
and it was totally worth it.
Yeah, there's something very.
Come on, that's so great.
There's something very, and it's not just catharsis, because catharsis is like this momentary thing. Yeah, I mean, it happened very recently, so maybe it is catharsis. But there is a certain there's just like a hope of like, oh, this can. I've committed to this process that has worked for so many other people. It hasn't worked for a lot of people too, by the way, but it's worked for so many people, and I'm in it now to a level that I wasn't before, and that just provides you like a little bit of a backbone of belief.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's so cool.
So
So your
I'm
spirituality is you're on
6.
a high. Oh, come on! Yeah, you're like that. Being said, I'm a 3.5. Like, okay,
I know I should have gone lower with my number. Damn
six,
it!
6 is good though.
That was a comedy flub.
6. That's great. Dude.
No. I would say it's an 8. I mean, I really, it's just I feel good
Let's
in
go.
a way that is like hearty.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Hearty, like a bowl of chowder,
Yeah, or
like a
lentils.
beef stew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something with fiber.
or like a glass of water.
No,
What?
opposite. Glass of milk.
Ew. Ugh. I hate milk, dude.
That sucks.
I can't do it.
That
I can't
sucks.
do milk.
You
It's
didn't
the
breastfeed
texture.
long enough.
It's the texture.
Yeah,
And what?
You didn't breastfeed long enough.
Well, my mom was old, so maybe her milk was like more chunky. Or
Viscous.
something made me not like it.
Came out as cottage
Can a
cheese?
mom's milk curdle? Can a mom?
You got like 5% Fagey coming out of those things.
It's like just cheese at the end.
Great in probiotics though. Maybe that's why your gut is so strong.
My gut is strong. I will say I got a good gut. I got
So-
a good gut for thing. I have a good intuition. I got a good stomach for stuff. Although one time I was getting stitches in my thumb and I was watching the whole time and then I started fainting a little bit.
I had that happen with my finger.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you have a scar on your finger?
Yeah. Oh wait, which one? Yeah, that one. Sorry.
Where's your little scar?
There. See the little. You can even see the holes where it's covered in callus because I have a thick-handed,
see.
manly job.
Yeah. See, all of my scars are very visible because I've got a soft, dainty job.
I wish my whole
got a
hand
tight
was scars.
Dude, I have five.
tough it is?
I have 5 scars on this hand, all from like retarded stuff. But
Yeah.
like, I mean, I like showing off my scars.
Yeah, no, it's not showing them off. It's how strong you're. Because like this is tough now. I barely feel this. You know, because
Interesting.
It's like when your body repairs it stronger.
Oh, cool. I wish my knee was like that. I have my ACL
Yeah.
thing. But okay, so religion, you're like an 8, or sorry, spirituality, you're like an 8. Religion, still in the.
I don't.
Lower
I
end.
guess I'm being too rigid with the religion thing because this is kind of a religion in a sense, but
Yeah, it's
a
vague
structured spiritual
spirituality.
past organization. So, hey, what about 5? 5'8"?
Whoa.
Short
Okay.
king.
All right.
Short king.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
5'8's pretty good. I mean, you're in the double digits now, baby.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Because I did all that, and then I came home and I did the homework that I was supposed to do. I
That's
never
awesome.
do the homework that I'm supposed to do.
That's great. The homework for this or the homework for the thing?
The thing.
Oh, awesome.
Because then you got to come back and comb through all the stuff you wrote, and then just list out all the bad things about yourself. Mm-hmm. And boy, that is
Dude,
a long list.
Acceptance is brutal and hard, but then when you've done it and you realize you're still around,
Yeah.
like you're still alive,
It's great.
You're like, whoa. So there must be a way out of this.
Yeah.
It's like you're at the bottom of a well. And then all of a sudden you're just stuck there. And then
Sure.
all of it, acknowledging that you're at the bottom of a well
Yeah.
automatically creates a hallway in the well with a light bulb in it. And you're like, there's a way out of this well. It might not be straight up, but like I can go through it. That's very exciting.
Yeah.
That's an exciting thing to realize there's a route, you know?
Yeah. So that's good.
That's very cool. That's
all right.
great,
Well,
man. Good
now
for
that
you.
we've had some fun, let's get into Leviticus.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, guys. Leviticus is a lot of rules.
A lot of rules.
It's a lot of rules.
that don't seem to apply anymore.
Yeah, a lot of them don't seem
Even to
apply.
modern day Jews who don't believe in the Messiah that fulfilled the law, they just I got to talk to more practicing Jews. to
Well,
explain
we
this.
have a rabbi on retainer that we can call anytime,
Right.
And
should
we
talk
can
to him.
have him over.
We should.
Yeah, we should.
What do you think about having my dad on while he's visiting?
I think that'd be awesome.
I think that'd be fun.
I just wouldn't feel comfortable making jokes.
No, you can make jokes. He
Okay.
he literally would not get them.
Okay,
He'd be like, "What? Okay." I'd be like, "Dad, put your feet up on the table."
dude. If we can get dad,
He'd be
feet-
like, "Okay, why?"
I need to wake Brian up so we can get his thick, sultry feet in here.
You got thick, sultry. I picture him like a hobbit now. How
No.
tall is this man?
He's really short, but he's been wearing sandals only for the last year, so he's got like
As like a mode of living.
he hasn't had a job. My friend Brian's very interesting. He worked 2 jobs and lived at his parents' house for like a year so that he could travel for a year.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
That's pretty fun.
yeah. He was all over South America.
Oh, nice.
He did a 30-day yoga retreat where he got a yoga certification.
Nice.
So if you want him to stretch us out after this, we can go do that.
I bet these guys would love to get a
Patreon
episode.
Patreon
episode.
We're only wearing socks.
Yeah, whole socks. The whole body's a sock.
We should make full body socks. Is that just what a Snuggie is?
Maybe.
Yeah.
But it's just a sleeping bag.
A Snuggie? Or no, a sleeping bag.
A full bag sock is a sleeping bag.
Yeah, but we gotta put the
Gray
Adidas.
the heel
sign
on it. Yeah.
Okay, so I wanted to read one of the chapters
From Leviticus.
so you guys can understand what we are dealing with.
But do you want to do an overview of what
perspective.
Leviticus is first? Like kind of what its purpose is as a book?
Okay, here's the whole purpose. Israel is sinful and impure, and they can't be to get close with God. So these are the rules and regulations. They're rituals, and they're also moral and ethical regulations that can allow them to get clean enough from their sin and impureness, and so that the Lord can dwell with them. How's that for a summary?
That's really good. That's a really good summary. And it's not so much like they can't be like, oh, they're sinful, so you're not allowed to be with God. It's not like a spiteful thing. It's just like the nature of God is perfect. So it's just they don't mix. It's not like God's like, I'm not going to let you. It's like, no, you just literally can't. It's impossible, right? It's like a square peg in a round hole. It's like it just can't work. So it's not
like a mason jar in a man's ass. It's gonna break.
It's gonna shatter, and it's gonna be fun to watch.
It's gonna be the funniest video of all time.
It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like we're trying to make God's offering a path could be out of love because He wants it to work.
I think you're a better reader than I am. I stumble a lot.
Come on.
You are, I admit
Please
it.
stop.
Can you do the reading?
Sure. How far do you want me to
Just read these 2 paragraphs and then note that it's 2 of 3 and they're all the same paragraph essentially. And this is the first 7 chapters of Leviticus.
This is okay. And this is truly, I'm going to try and not, I'm not going to try and read this boringly either. I'm going to try and, okay. So the heading of this chapter, which by the way, we never even talked about that. Sometimes we read the heading of a chapter, which is not technically scripture, like it wasn't there when it was originally written, but it's an editor's note basically to help segment out and make things easier to read and follow. So these are the laws for peace offerings. This is Leviticus chapter 3. The laws for peace offerings is the header. Okay. If his offering is a sacrifice of peace offering, if he offers an animal from the herd, male or female, he shall offer it without blemish before the Lord. And he shall lay his hand on the head of his offering and kill it at the entrance of the tent of meeting. And Aaron's sons, the priests, shall throw the blood against the sides of the altar. And from the sacrifice of the peace offering, as a food offering to the Lord, he shall offer the fat covering the entrails and all the fat that is on the entrails, and the 2 kidneys with the fat that is on them at the loins, and the long lobe of the liver that he shall remove from the kidneys, remove with the kidneys. Then Aaron's sons shall burn it on the altar on top of the burnt offering, which is on the wood on the fire. It is a food offering with a pleasing aroma to the Lord.
Okay.
That's paragraph 1.
That's paragraph 1. Try and see if you can find some similarities between paragraph 1 and paragraph 2.
We know you're taking notes, so just if there are any repeated words or anything, maybe circle them or highlight
anything
them.
that feels alike.
Right, okay.
Let us know. So again, this is not paragraph 1, this is paragraph 2.
If his offering for a sacrifice of peace offering to the Lord is an animal from the flock, not herd, flock,
Different.
male or female, he shall offer it without blemish. If he offers a lamb for his offering, then he shall offer it before the Lord, lay his hand on the head of his offering, and kill it in front of the tent of meeting. And Aaron's son shall throw its blood against the sides of the
I think it's going to be altar.
altar.
Oh.
Then from the sacrifice of the peace offering, he shall offer as a food offering to the Lord its fat. He shall remove the whole fat tail, cut off close to the backbone, and the fat that covers the entrails, and all the fat that is on the entrails, and the 2 kidneys with the fat that is on them at the loins, and the long lobe of the liver that he shall remove with the kidneys. And the priest shall burn it on the altar as a food offering to the Lord.
Wait, was that the first paragraph?
That's the end of... No, that was the second paragraph.
That was the second
That was the end
paragraph.
of the second paragraph.
Oh, okay. Wow.
So there are a few keywords that are different. Herd versus flock. Goat versus... was it lamb versus... Do you say lamb?
No, just herd. Animal from the herd.
Flock versus herd.
Flock versus herd. And then the other difference is tailbone.
Tailbone because of the nature of the animal being different.
Yeah.
So there's a little bit of a different, but
Those are the 2 words that are different.
Things that say the same: fat, kidney,
every other word and direction.
A lot of them. The Lord, altar.
So that is 7 chapters of how to do that for different reasons, whether it's sin, peace, different types of offerings. it's a lot.
It's based on your access financially too. Like if you're not rich enough to have a flock or a herd, then you do it with a bird. You do it with a pigeon or a dove or something.
And the bird one, they really just rip its head off with their hands and then throw the feathers to the east and then dump it in the fire, right?
Yeah. The sins, the feathers being as far as the east is from the west, in the Psalms, that's how far the Lord separates our sin from us, as far as the east is from the west.
Oh, okay.
So it's, in reference to.
Yeah. Okay. So these first 7, what are your thoughts?
I got to say, it's tough. They're tough reads, dude. They are tough reads. But again, and I kind of said this in the last episode, I believe, it just shows you how serious purification is and how difficult it is. It's not easy to wipe away sin. It's not an easy thing. Like purification is a long process, an arduous process, an intricate, intentional one. It's not something that you don't stumble into perfection, which is hard because you don't stumble into perfection, but you do stumble into sin and uncleanliness.
Sure.
It's like, well, damn, this world, we're just set up with traps all around us, and getting out of the traps is hard.
Yes.
It's really hard.
Getting into them, pretty easy. You kind of just fall.
Yeah, you just fall.
Kind of just not looking around, trip.
It's like gravity, man. You just trip into it and you're just like, well, didn't mean to do that. But then you can get out, but climbing up is harder than falling down, as is the case.
Yeah, I will admit when I first read it, and they're talking about touching the burnt off, like this is for part 1, the burnt offering, when they were talking about touching the burnt offering's head. I thought that was after they had already burnt it. I was picturing like when you're trying to eat pizza and you eat it too fast and you burn
You're blowing on it?
Yeah.
On the head of the burnt lamb.
To pat the hand of the burnt lamb.
Yeah, exactly. No.
But yeah, it is. I mean, they're very detailed processes, and I guess this was in the introduction of the chapter in the ESV, but they don't talk about like why this, there's the general why of like to atone or to reconcile sin, but the specifics of like why this and why that, like why 7 drops are thrown onto the veil. Why 7?
Well, 7 is generally seen as a holy number.
Yeah, why is it seen as a holy number?
I mean, it's a number of completion. It's the number of days that in which the world was made. Or the world was made in 6 days, and then on the 7th they rested. A week is 7 days long. You rest on the 7th day and keep it holy. That's the Sabbath, right?
Okay.
So like there is a number of completion, and it's kind of weird because it's like, does that align? Is that just like a random number that the Lord picked for it to work? And it's like, well, just do 7,
Yeah.
Or is that actually in alignment with like the cycles of our being? You know what I mean? Like, is there actually a sense of mechanistic reality as to how we operate? You know what I mean? Like there are 365 days in a year, 3 out of 4 years. So that's a reality. That's not like just a random thing that was just picked. You know what I mean? So it's like, is there a reality that God's pointing to in the fact that a week is 7 days? Is there a reality? It also goes to, I've definitely mentioned this before, circumcision on the 8th day.
Sure.
Right? Okay, just randomly circumcising the 8th day. Well, guess what? On the 8th day, we have more of the mineral in our body that increases clotting. The safest day to circumcise your baby and keep them from bleeding out.
Safest day to circumcise your baby.
It's the safest day. So maybe that's why it was on the 8th day, but back then they probably didn't know that.
Sure.
They probably were just like, yeah, the 8th day. Let's just do it then. It's a weird thing. It's like God tells us to operate in a way and you do it in faith. And there's so many positive side effects of that.
Yeah.
That like, even in washing your hands in cleanliness, like that's why the Black Plague didn't affect Jewish communities as much.
Sure.
Because they kept ceremonially clean, because washing your hands is really important. And they didn't know that.
Did it also not affect Muslim communities, or did they not have Muslims when the Black Plague was coming around?
When was the Black Plague?
Because was the Black Plague only in Europe, or was that a worldwide?
I think it was
epidemic?
mostly in Europe.
Yeah, so
and
probably not a lot of Muslims in Europe.
Well, there are Muslims all over. What year was the Black? Like it was in the past 1,000, right?
Dude, I have no clue.
All right. I mean, that's something. I mean, do we have permission to look this up? Can I look this up? When did the Black Plague happen? Black people moved into the city back. Sorry. 1346 to 1353. So there definitely were Muslims around for sure. So I don't know if they. I don't know.
Well,
if
they
it
were
affected them as much.
around, but
I don't know if they were
super
super
dense
present
in Europe like the way
Europe.
Jews were.
No, yeah, it's definitely different. So, but I mean, that's people thought that Jews caused the Black Plague because it didn't affect them. So it's like, you know, the anti-Semitic aspect of that. Anyways, yeah, so it's like, oh, look, the ceremonial laws that the Lord put before them is benefiting them in reality, in like a physical reality. Isn't that crazy?
But Christians don't wash their hands?
No, they wash their hands.
Not as much as Jews.
Well, not for the same reasons as Jews. So I don't know. Yeah, the Black Plague, I'm sure affected. But also at that point,
All those
Jesus,
people that were Christian died.
Sure, but that's because Jesus did away with ceremonial law because he fulfilled the law. You didn't need it for a deeper sense of salvation.
Yeah.
So you might die, but then also in Scripture, Jesus says to live is Christ and to die, or Jesus doesn't say this, Paul says this, to live is Christ and to die is gain. So it's like, okay, now Jesus didn't save us so that we could live a physical life.
Die is gain, or
it is gain. To live is Christ and to die is gain. To die is good because there's a life after. Which is without sin and sadness and pain and suffering. So it gets into a lot of this stuff where it's like Jews were able to live longer in this physical realm, but were their souls saved? It's like, well, potentially not. That's what Jesus points to.
Yeah. So they do God loves a barbecue.
Loves a barbecue.
Loves a barbecue.
Loves a BBQ.
Yeah. People say,
And this is what the Levites are eating, by the way.
Yeah. But only the Levites being only the priests. Casts.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Dude, they are doing keto.
They're eating a lot of meat.
Yeah.
Eating a lot of meat.
I also think it's funny. I mean, their whole thing is unleavened bread.
Unleavened.
Unleavened. That just means no gluten, no yeast. Or that just means no yeast. What does that mean? I believe
so, yeah.
Oh, okay. I was going to say even God has Crohn's.
Yeah. But, God's like, could you get that out?
God, it really hurts my tummy.
I mean, I can eat it, but I'm going to be feeling it for the next couple of days.
Kurt Metzger refers to God as the Sky Jew. Have you ever?
I have not. That's funny.
Yeah, he's great. But yeah, the priests were really they were like the grill masters of they're just in Crocs and ephods. Yeah. And they're like, 20 more minutes should be good.
Just a bunch of black dudes.
Yeah, exactly. The tabernacle is a sick cookout.
Yeah, it's a sick cookout.
Yeah.
Not everyone was invited to that cookout.
I know. It's kind of like a cookout.
Cookouts are inherently
Jewish.
Not inherently Jewish, inherently not everyone can go to them.
Oh, yeah.
Exclusive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got to be invited.
The blemish thing, I think, is so you're not allowed to sacrifice any cow or lamb that has a blemish on it.
Yeah, no blemishes.
Which is
no birthmarks.
I was just thinking, doesn't that lead to more blemished cows and stuff than non-blemished?
Interesting.
From genetics.
Well, what about that? That's kind of interesting. What if you did that so there were fewer blemished cows? So then that means that God didn't ask for all of them. He only asked for one of them.
But that's the other thing is these are on top of the 2 goats a day. Remember from before?
For the sin of the people?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are those continuing on in this point? Or is that just for that time period and this is new regulations and these are more circumstantial?
I think there's a constant underlying fundamental cleansing of the people, of the nation,
Sure.
And then there are for peace offerings, for sin offerings.
Sure.
So these are for particular instances.
One's a base tax and then the other one is
sales tax.
Sales
sort
tax.
Of thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Neither fat nor blood. That's for no one. Don't eat fat or blood, which is, I don't know. In my older age, I really like the fat.
Sure. And I mean, but that's the thing. Back then, who knows if they don't have the science behind it to make it healthy. Mm-hmm. So okay, just don't eat that. You don't have the information to be able to consume this in a healthy way.
Yeah, I guess all the nasty stuff is kept in fat. Is that what you're saying?
Probably, yeah. Or they're not cooking it right, or they're whatever. They didn't have meat thermometers back then. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. But, well, anyway, they're barbecuing. This shit's getting burnt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Charring it up, dude. Can I say this?
No.
I don't like brisket.
Whoa.
I know. It's just too dry.
No, you haven't had wet brisket.
I went to a barbecue place last time I was in Colorado. It was good, but it wasn't like my buddy was like, oh, it's amazing. And I tried it and I was like, it's okay. It's fine. But brisket is just it's a little.
Terry Black's in Austin.
Okay. I've never been to Austin. I'll try it.
Terry Black's Austin brisket.
It's good enough to try it for sure.
They have dry and wet brisket. And if you get the wet, you will be blown away.
All right.
It's so good.
Okay. You had me at you will be blown.
I thought that's where I'd get you.
You got me.
Okay. Well, we can save the narrative stuff for next time.
Okay, sure.
But we did good.
Yeah, I feel like, I mean, this was not as dry as I was expecting. This
Yeah.
was a wetter brisket than I had expected. That's what I thought.
The big wet brisket.
This is the wet brisket of Leviticus.
Okay. So you've got
Wet Leviticus.
You've gotten some meat, you've gotten no fat, and you're happy about it.
Yeah, I think we're keeping this ep lean. There's not too much fat, and also
we're at an hour, but
we can't. Yeah, and also we went through 7 chapters. I mean, Leviticus is going to take 5 episodes, maybe.
Thank God,
if that. But then we got Numbers, which is a whole other thing, and then we got Deuteronomy. I think if we could pound out all 3 of those books in less than 15 episodes, probably 5 eps per, maybe less.
We're gonna pound, guys. We're gonna pound away.
Yeah,
we're gonna pound, guys.
Are you making an innuendo?
Anyway, this has been another episode of
Call Him Father. All right.